You're tuning in to the Copacetic Hour.
This is the Copacetic Hour.
Why don't you just chill?
Why don't you just chill? Why don't you just
chill? Yes, this is the Copacetic Hour. Copacetic is a term meaning everything is fine, cool, and in excellent order. This podcast is an area for open discussion, but not for the weak-hearted nor the simple-minded. And although we may not always agree, we will always exemplify respect. But at the same time, nobody, and I do mean nobody, is exempt from getting these jokes. Everything is copacetic. Yes, this is the Copacetic Hour, episode 27. What's good? How's everybody doing today?
Hey,
good?
That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm happy y'all could be here. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
All right, I'm Jasmine. I don't really know what else to say. I'm a mompreneur currently. I'm just getting ready to start launching my YouTube channel for my natural hair lines, products, DIYs, all of that kind of stuff. So that's pretty much it.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I'm Netta. I don't really know what else to say about myself. I mean, I live in Detroit. I don't know if I'm originally from Battle Creek, but I'm from Detroit now. I rep Detroit. I work for a non-for-profit credit counseling agency. So if you need some help with your credit, hit your girl up. I guess that's it about me.
Hey everybody, I'm Anasia. I'm from Battle Creek, but I live in Nashville, and I have my own lash business here in Nashville. I actually just joined Forex not too long ago, so I do that as well. I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
That's what's
up. And I'm
up.
Jordan. I'm from Detroit, currently living in Texas, soaking up this sun, work for a bank. Just living the good life out here.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Let's hop right into it. You know what I'm saying? So I know me and Janetta are in relationships. I don't think Jasmine or Jordan. And Naja, are you in a relationship right now?
No, I'm talking to somebody, but not in a relationship.
Okay, that's good. That's great for this first topic. That's great. So I saw this thing on Facebook where this guy, he saw this girl that he liked, and he works at the post office. She was at the post office, and he winds up taking her information and mailing her this letter like, "Hey, I thought you were beautiful. I seen you at the post office. I couldn't talk to you at the time, but I wanted to talk to you. Please hit me back, blah, blah, blah." And I was telling Jasmine this yesterday. I was like, "Do you know what happened? This motherfucker was watching Love Jones when the nigga was thinking this shit was gonna be all romantic and shit. When he was in a record store and took her address and just showed up at her crib, at Nia Long's crib. Nigga, I'm thinking like, nigga, real life don't work like that. You look like a whole ass motherfucking stalker right now. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to ask, have y'all ever been contacted in unconventional ways, or have you ever contacted someone in an unconventional way?
I've been contacted. Yeah, I personally have too.
Okay, tell me. What happened? Let me know.
For me, somebody took my phone number off of it was a receipt or a package or something. Like somebody took my phone number off of it and just like text me. And I'm like, who?
Because that's not creepy.
Is this? Like, this happened probably like 7 years ago too.
Shit.
It was so random. And it was like, I don't even know what you look like, sir. You just contacted somebody. He was like, I thought you were beautiful. I just wanted to introduce. You didn't introduce yourself. You took my number off of something and you called a person you don't know.
Man, that shit crazy.
And that shit was scary and it was weird.
That is kind of scary.
Like, yeah.
I've personally never been contacted like that, but like I've had people leave like, you know, flowers on my car with a note. And I thought that's weird, like someone's watching me. But then it's kind of cute. It's like 90s R&B type of love, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of cute.
I had someone contact me from putting my contact information at a gym at Planet Fitness. It was like really weird. Like you put your information down like for the guest.
Right.
And the person who was working at the front desk, I was at work and he ended up calling me the next day and was like, hey, you remember me, the guy from Planet Fitness? And I'm like, yo, this is super weird. Like, you didn't even ask for my permission. He was like, I know you probably think I'm a creep. Like, yes, you are a creep. Like, you could have asked me for my number. Don't just call me. Like, that was super creepy to me.
That's crazy. So, like, on the Facebook post, all the girls are like chopping into this girl, like, why would you put him out like that? He lost his job. He was just trying to be romantic. You know what I'm saying? I wish somebody would go out of their way to try to contact me. I'm like, damn, for real? I was like, I wouldn't. For one, I ain't risking my job for some girl I don't know go give me none or not. You know what I'm saying? Lisa, if she like winked at me or some shit, you know what I'm saying? I'd have been like, okay, maybe something, but not just, you know, I'm not finna just shoot my shot out the blue and then lose my goddamn job. You know what I'm saying? Right, from half court.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to your dumb ass, whoever you are, if you listening to the podcast. You know what I'm saying?
So Jordan, you've never been hit up by a girl that just like randomly came at you or nothing? Like,
Nah, I would not in the way that I would consider like non-traditional, I guess. The worst I've ever had was like a girl like replied to me talking to another girl, trying to like undercut the other girl and getting on once. Yeah, Ernest know about that. He saw that when it happened. But it was like a girl was like, you know, she was like, hey, you know, I see what y'all doing and that's cool, but like, hey, you know, come to death row. So
Shit. Yeah, I remember that.
No, my question though is for y'all situations. I'm pretty sure Jasmine's didn't, but for the other two young ladies, did it work? Is the question I have. Did you reach out to the guy?
I never figured out who the person was. Like I said, it was flowers in my car.
Damn.
So that's still kind of scary, but it's like, okay, the effort was really nice.
I thought he left you a card or something.
He still didn't shoot his
card
shot?
just said like, you're beautiful. I hope you have a good day with some roses. I never figured out who it was though.
That was awesome.
If he did leave his contact, would you have reached out?
I mean, I definitely would have said thank you, considering, I mean, if I knew who it was, if I knew who it was and I was interested, it could have said for a date or something. I don't know.
For me, no. I didn't, because when this happened, I'm in a relationship. So that kind of, you know, was like, you didn't even ask. Like, if I was in a relationship, like, you could have caused a whole different situation for me, you know? So I told him, you know, I'm flattered. You know, I think you just went about it the wrong way. I said, so, you know, for the future, if you're interested into someone, ask before you just take their number, because you don't know what situation somebody is in, you know? So I just, you know, told him thanks, but no thanks, you know. But maybe if I was single, I probably would have been a little bit more like, he get a little bit of A for effort, I guess, or, you know, I don't know. But I don't know. I just, it was a little creepy to me, because like, I just feel like now how the world is, you got to be careful with stuff like that. To me, if you start doing creepy stuff in the beginning, I'm going to feel like you used to this type of lifestyle. And what else have you done that I don't know? So that's just my opinion.
Facts.
That's fair.
Now, how is dating during quarantine? Like, how are niggas shooting out their shots right now? Jordan, how are you shooting your shot? Is it like, hey, I see you with your mask at the grocery store and that ass is looking right? You know what I'm saying? Got me thinking like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how are you shooting your shots now that quarantine where you got to be 6 feet distance? You know what I'm saying?
You got to pull up from 6 feet.
Right. Are you even taking the chance to even connect with a person right now, you don't know what they got. They could have the Rona, goddammit. Like,
like, I'm in Texas, like of all states. Like, I'm in Texas, bro. It's bad here. So if you not the fam, bro, I'm not talking to you. Like, oh man, it's so
facts.
cold. It's crazy. I hope she don't got that runner. I'm gonna go this way. Like, that's let's go.
Facts. Nobody shot their shot at you in Asia? Come on now.
During Corona,
During Corona.
hard because the mask and everything. It's like, who are you under that mask?
Facts.
Trying to talk to me. Reveal your face type thing. So
Facts.
yeah, no.
Now, what about like, I heard, I got this idea from my dog, Josh Adams. He's a comedian here in Detroit, there in Detroit. He said, one of the topics on his show was like dating during quarantine. And he even gave one suggestion, like virtual dating, like getting on FaceTime and y'all watching the same Netflix movie or Cash Apping each other dinner or Uber eating each other dinner or some shit like that. Like, is that a thing? Has anyone tried to pull up like some romantic shit? Jordan, have you like sent a girl like, hey baby, I'm about to buy your groceries, you know what I'm saying? And I want you to FaceTime me while you make this chili linguine, you know what I'm saying? What's the game? What's that like?
That's low key really dope. I haven't thought about that. I'm gonna steal that one for sure. That's going in the
shout out to Josh.
For me, honestly, during quarantine, it's been more like FaceTime stuff.
Okay.
But for me, that's regular stuff because anybody I know is hours away.
Facts.
But yeah, when I get them matches. And we swipe right on each other. I'm like, hey, FaceTime me, so I know it's real.
Right.
For the fellas, do y'all ever have girls like shoot their shots in your inbox?
Oh, I have girls shoot their shots at me all the time. You know what I'm saying? Married men get all the action. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
And that's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Oh man.
It's like they know, bro.
Facts.
I would say dating with quarantine, I've gone on dates, but it's been more like outdoor things, like picnic or whatever. But it's only been like a couple of dates, but that was it. Like nothing crazy, but I've been getting a lot of like people like hitting you up on inbox, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, and then they want to start these whole conversations and all that kind of stuff just during quarantine. You know what I'm saying? So like people trying to work around the whole, oh, I can't see you, but I still want to talk to you and at least FaceTime you or something like that.
Facts. Hell yeah, and you be thirst trapping. I know niggas be hitting your
Bro,
inbox.
I was just about to say that.
I don't.
She be
Hey,
thirst trapping.
she famous on Instagram.
I don't.
Hell yeah. I be showing Gigi, I be like, nigga, look at her. Gigi be like, girl, look at her.
I mean, no, okay. I mean, okay. I will say this. After I did a shoot for my birthday back in January, I did get like
1,000 requests.
Hella people like, oh, what's up? Like, I mean, like seriously, everybody, like women and guys, like, oh, what's up? And I'm like, nothing, like nothing at all.
That's funny. What about you, Janetta? They still be hitting your inbox up during quarantine? You be thirst trapping too on the low, just low key.
Man,
on the low.
Yeah, it actually just happened the other day. Like,
see,
I literally had just posted a picture of me and my whole family, my daughter, my boyfriend. A guy inboxes me like, "Hey, are you single?" Like, dog, you just like the picture. Like, no, like
that could have been your brother.
So you can't have friends? No, like, oh God, that irritates my soul.
He not going for that.
I just don't, And then it's like, dang, I can't even try to, be pretty and post a picture and just feel pretty, without here come the 12 inboxes or how you doing or how you been, just stop. Just like the picture and keep moving.
And move on.
The sign of a truly great picture on Instagram It's not how many likes you get on the picture. It's how many of them old slide-ins you get in the DMs. That's when you know you really posted something great. When you got that dude that ain't talked to you in 3 years, like, oh, hey, you know how I'm doing?
Yes, I swear.
Facts.
I swear.
Niggas be hitting the inbox, y'all be shooting them down. They be like, "What more do you want from me?" You know what I'm saying? Hey, I can't blame
I mean,
them.
it do be like that though. And it's
They
like you
do.
don't want to sound mean. You don't want, and it's like for Netta, she in a relationship. I'm single, but at the same time, like, how do you tell somebody like, oh, thanks, but you know,
that's basically
you know, my
how
inbox
is.
Yeah, you hit him with that double tap.
Right.
That was cute. That was cute.
I be talking to him. Gigi be like, "Well, how much money they got? See if you can finesse
Right.
them out a gift or
She's
something.
savage to the core, boy.
See if you can finesse them out a gift or something. You know what I'm saying? They know what you got going on." Oh man. So that brings me to my next topic that I saw. Jordan actually brought this to my attention. We talked about it. It was this girl, you know what I'm saying? And her ex was just being old ain't shit ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So she hurt, like, nigga, she wasn't hurt. She was, what's more than hurt, nigga? She was distraught. You know what I'm saying? Or some shit. Like, she goes and makes this post on Facebook. You treated me bad. You did all this shit to me, and all I did was be a loyal woman to you. And you go and you do me dirty and broke her spirit. So this woman goes and has sex with his brother, took pictures with his brother, and took a video with his brother giving her back shots. I was like, oh my God. And it went viral, so everybody know.
That's deep.
Nigga.
And that is deep.
That's real deep. Real deep.
How hurt would you be if you were the ex and this happened with your sibling?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm Cuba. I'm throwing punches in the room, boy.
Man,
I'm a only child after that, man. You gotta see me. You gotta see me.
Facts.
This ain't even about her. This about the brother.
Yeah, like seriously,
bro.
Right, like you can easily like get rid of that person, but it's like you my sibling though. I will never talk to you again. Like, and that's just being real. Like we gonna fall out over that type of shit because that's like that's loyalty. That's loyal. You my sibling. That's loyalty.
Man,
Right.
That's crazy.
You better text mom before you show up at her crib. Better make
For
sure
real.
you're not there.
Yeah.
Come to the family reunions. It's on site. Bro.
Yeah, when you said nigga, it's
like
on
every
site.
time I see you, I'm hitting you.
Facts.
Every time.
Facts. Every
You
time.
gotta ask who made your plate. Like, come on, I'm coming with it.
You know what I'm saying? Short of me killing you, nigga, it's whatever.
But into this conversation, I'm a part of this like girls group thing.
Okay.
And these girls be posting these different type of situations or whatever. And this girl posted that a girl posted that her mother and her boyfriend slept together.
Yeah.
So
I had an email like that last week, actually.
yes, the girl slept, the guy slept with the girl's mother. Like, that's your mama. Like, what do you do about that?
That's disgusting.
That's disgusting. That's fuck. Like, that's nasty.
That's trifling. Like, and then they was like, the girl is trying to make it work with the guy, but she don't really know about her mama. But like, I get it, but you willing to make it work with him and not try to rekindle your relationship with your mama? To me, that didn't sit right with me. I'm like,
it depends on how bad her mama was, though. Nigga might not have had a choice in it. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now. Come on now.
You irritated.
Irritating.
I mean, you never know. What if moms was like Miss Parker? You
You know what
know,
I'm saying? Like,
It don't matter. You shouldn't be talking to nobody's mama.
he caught
Exactly.
her in the grass one
she
day.
came on to him.
Bringing in the groceries.
right.
The sweat glisten off the sun.
Man, it wasn't his fault. She came on to him, goddamn it.
No, negative.
Man.
That is wrong.
So y'all think she justified in that?
I
No,
mean, I believe in revenge on certain situations, but I feel like that's too far. That's too far. And his brother didn't have no loyalty for his brother because, like, I'm the only child, but I have cousins that we call each other sister cousins.
Right.
I would never overstep my boundary and mess with any of my cousins' exes. You know, that's just a no-go. And if you try to talk to me, we all gonna jump you. Period.
Man.
Period.
Like that's a family law. You don't do that. So I feel like in her defense, I mean, maybe she could have did a friend. That's still bad, but that's not blood. But to do a brother, you know, that's blood. You that was messy on her end and on his brother's end. I don't agree with that.
That's the thing.
Well, I mean,
you said what, Jordan?
I was gonna say it's all messy, regardless of who she chose. But you know, I don't know what preceded that, but it's like if you trying to go for the jugular, hey, shoot, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think she's mad at her because she was trying to cut deep, and I'm sure she did.
Yeah.
But my question is, what is your relationship like with your brother? That he'll go, oh, ain't you my homeboy, girl? You said you want to do what? Cool, record that.
Right.
Right.
Like, what are we doing?
Exactly.
I don't know, but I will say I have a guy friend though who he said that his older brother would try to talk to every girl that like he's dated or is currently dating. So him and his brother have like a friction relationship because he just like any chick I've ever like talked to, if we break up, he'll try to talk to them.
As an adult,
like,
I can see that as a kid, but that's as an adult.
No, as an adult, as a whole 30-something year old.
Oh no.
Nah,
that's wrong.
Up. Never.
That's like high school.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I seen brothers do that. You know, growing up, you done seen brothers be in competition. Like, oh, I'm gonna talk to But as a whole adult, like, come on now, we grown. Why you doing that?
Right, exactly. That's why they don't. They don't. They clash. Because it's like, damn, bro, like I just broke up. We just broke up, and you already in her inbox, or you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And it's like, you my brother though.
Right. She ain't even leaving my contact yet. Like, what you doing?
Right. See, I don't really have that issue because my sister gay, so I don't have that issue. Like, I don't have that issue. My sister gay, so I don't really have that issue. Like for real.
I wouldn't do
I
that.
had an issue like with my mom because everybody think I'm just like her younger sister or something. But like as far as like if we were ever like before we ever be out in public, people would find us both attractive.
Right.
But they wouldn't realize that she's my mom, I'm her child. You know what I'm saying? So but other than that, my sister lesbian. So hey, we don't got that issue over here.
Dog, I wouldn't do that to my friend, let alone my brother, nigga. Like, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Not on some helping you get back at him type. Nah.
And I know what probably happened. She was out here. His brother was like, "Nigga, you need to stop fucking with that bitch. I told you she's not shit." He kept telling her. Kept telling his brother she not shit. She not shit. She not shit. And he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna prove it to your ass." And then did that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be doing that shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That shit fucked up. That's just dirty. We can never be cool. Yeah. It's on sight when I see you. Short of killing you, and not because I wouldn't think about it. It just be because I wouldn't want to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? This loyalty gotta mean something. You gotta have some type of morals somewhere down the line.
No, I can see you be like, nah, I wouldn't kill you, but mom would be sad.
Facts. Hey, that's a whole ass hell. You goddamn right. Cause when I get mad, nigga, I could accidentally off a nigga on accident. You know what I'm saying? On accident. You know,
and that's crazy. I can't even see you getting that mad. Like not over that, but just like to that point where you want to off them. Like I can't see it.
Yeah, you see, we don't be around each other too often, Sans. You don't know.
I know, but it's like I know.
Yeah, I'm nice. I'm very nice. I'm very, happy-go-lucky with everybody.
It's to provoke.
Yeah, until I get to the point, and then it's like, can't nobody stop me after that, literally.
I probably only seen you like that one time, once or twice out of my life. I've been knowing you.
What happened? Tell the story.
I think it was once in high school.
Okay.
And we was at Cash House for a party.
Okay.
And they started shooting, and it got real. And that's when I seen you really get into your emotions, because people weren't taking that serious. We all dropped at that time.
Okay, yeah, that's
one for sure. But I feel like one when we was younger, but we was all trying to figure out our emotions when we was young. So that one probably really don't count.
Yeah. You know what happened one time? Shout out to my dog. This is one of my best friends to this day. We had a party at my house, right? And everybody upstairs dancing and drinking, and then we downstairs playing a video game. My brother comes downstairs, my baby brother comes downstairs with a bloody nose, and I lost my shit. I just lost it. And I went upstairs. One of my friends was instigating, told me it was another one of my friends that I thought he broke my brother's nose. So I went off, I grabbed a knife, and he was bleeding everywhere. Jeanette, I think you was there. Kyla was there. Like, we all was there, like, oh, snap, what's going on? And I grabbed a knife and chased my friend down the street. I cut myself. I'm bleeding. I slit his throat with the knife. He bleeding. You know what I'm saying?
I remember this.
This is like senior year. He bleeding. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to kill this nigga, literally. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought he broke my brother's nose. My brother he looked it worse than what it actually was at the time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh my God, my mom gonna kill me. You know what I'm saying? So then everybody like got on top of me and broke it up and took the knife out of my hand, and he left and shit. And we ain't talked for like maybe like 3, 4, 5 months. I don't know. We didn't talk for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Because I tried to off that nigga. And years later, come to find out, it wasn't him that did my brother like that. It was my roommate at the time in college that did my brother like that.
Which one?
All this time. It wasn't him.
Hey, but how you feel being the roommate, just chilling, watching somebody else almost get murdered for something you did?
You did.
Dog, this happened senior year. I didn't know about this till junior or sophomore year of college at Western. It was so crazy.
That's crazy.
And now we can laugh about it now because we were fine. You know what I'm saying? But I would have still been in jail right now. You know what I'm saying? To this day. You know what I'm saying?
We just kept thinking, this dude about to go to jail on his senior year.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, when I get upset, I can lose it. You know what I'm saying? So I do try my best not to get upset, honestly. You know what I'm saying? I don't get upset often. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I can lose my shit. It can happen. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to my dog. I love you, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all love always. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad when you hear this story.
Lifestyles is a men's and women's clothing store that carries exclusive quality labels. Their mission is to bridge the gap between mainstream fashions and luxury brands. They're the go-to place for the latest fashions and trends. You can shop with them online at lifestylesapparel.com. That's LIFESTYLEZ apparel.com, and follow them online at Lifestyles Apparel on all social media outlets. While you're at it, visit them at their brand new Memphis location.
Like madness, let's go crazy.
to the podcast. We're going to move into our next segment. Dog, so did y'all see my dog, you know what I'm saying? One of the young legends, one of the up-and-coming GOATs might be trying out for the NBA. Did y'all see that?
J. Cole.
Jermaine.
Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
Let's see him and Master P did the commercial together. You know what I'm saying? Master P almost made the team. You know what I'm saying?
This was my first time hearing
Yeah.
anything about it when you posted it in the outline. I'm like, for real? When this happened? I didn't know nothing about it. I totally missed that.
Yeah, I mean, he can hoop for sure, but I don't know if he can NBA hoop.
Exactly. He needs to
I've
stick
seen
to
him in
music.
celebrity matches, but not for real NBA.
Yeah, he got some tryouts because I know he's working out for the Pistons.
Y'all better put some respect on my nigga name. What y'all talking about?
He played college ball, so it's not far off. You know,
Cold world, baby.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like leaving you trying to transition from the entertainment industry straight up to like, oh, I'm gonna go into the sports thing. Like that's just
too much.
But
like after you done left it alone for so long, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay, I can see that. I can see that.
It is kind of weird, but I am interested to see what's going to happen with that.
Definitely, I definitely am interested. I just don't know if he could actually ever get a fair shot. You know what I'm saying? The NBA, not like any other league, like they have enough stars. They don't need anyone to come in and save their league. You know what I'm saying? Like they got enough shit going on where they don't have to have any gimmicks. There's even the worst team. Well, who's the worst team in the NBA? Fucking what? Cleveland? Okay, Cleveland might need a gimmick. Never mind. Yeah, he never mind. He might be able to get on their team and get some more fans in the stands. Never mind. You right.
But at Cleveland, he can shoot all day long. He got what? Andre Drummond not Drummond. He got he got Drummond and Tristan Thompson down there. He can shoot all day long.
Never mind. You're right. He might be able to go out there, make the team, and sell some more tickets. You know what I'm saying? Never mind. I take it back.
Hey, but what if he end up being nice though? What if he end up just being cold?
That means he just getting another bag then. That's it. Like you just going from one to the next.
He was like, yeah, I was a pretty good rapper. I'm about to go try this basketball thing out.
Right.
This is gonna be the best.
Think about the bars that's gonna happen. Like when somebody be talking shit, like nigga, it's on the court. They gotta come out with a whole song the next day on the way to the game, nigga. And that shit just goes super viral on their ass. That should be insane.
But ain't he retiring from rap too though?
Nah, he just put out a song like 2 weeks ago, I feel like.
No, but I heard his next album, his last one, because it's called The Fall Off, right?
That might be gimmicky too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't survive.
It could be, but that tied into the basketball thing, he could be stopping completely to do ball so he can focus.
Facts.
I'm just trying to picture him like playing basketball full time though.
Yeah.
Because it was weird as hell when like Iman Shumpert went from playing basketball to trying to do music. Like that was just weird as hell.
Because even in that verse with Tiana Taylor, I just was like,
right.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's like
all right.
Right. So I mean if he got like a smooth transition where he really could like excel at professional basketball, I mean, do you? But nah. It's just weird.
We gonna see.
Like the most underrated person to convert though. Who was that? Dame?
Dame got bars though. Dame kind of hard,
but he makes really good music
he just don't
too.
Get the love, but Dame kind of dope.
Yeah, because I feel like there's rapping and then there's making music.
Facts.
Like Iman Shumpert can rap, but Dame can make music.
Facts. I agree with that. I can agree with that. Facts. Now, everything going on with quarantine, you know what I'm saying? J. Cole chasing his first love, trying to get that job. You know what I'm saying? What was your experience like with your first job? What was your first job? What was the experience like? And Asia, tell me what your first job was like, because you looking like, oh, I hated that bitch.
I did. My first job was Arby's, and I was in high school. And so I was always working because, we had the little dances and I wanted to, pick my dress and pay for my own dress and my own nails. So I had a job in high school and I hated it. Like, I was really bad at the drive-thru. It would be backed up. My manager would be mad at me. I'm like, I don't know. People be having coupons. I don't know how to put the coupon. Bad. And so after that, I worked at a daycare after that, and that was a lot.
Okay.
My first job was KFC. It was like my first real job. Like before that, I did like little stuff, but it was my first real job that got a paycheck. I hated that fucking job, every fucking second of it. But I was working that bitch though. I was like 15. What's so crazy is that, in Michigan, you could only work a teenager for so many hours per week and so many hours at a time. Bullshit. They had me in there till like midnight. Like, I'm supposed to go on at 9 o'clock. I'm in this bitch still cleaning chicken fryers and shit. Like, it's time for me to go.
Shit.
Like, they told us you gotta get the pot pie stuff ready for the next day. Nigga, I'm 15. I gotta go home. My granny cussed me out. My grandma didn't sitting outside waiting on me in the parking lot, cussing me out. Like, why you ain't off yet? I was just no. And I hated coming home every day with flour all over me, smell like chicken and all that. It was just too much. Like, I didn't like it. I hated that shit. Every second of it. And then it was like some of the most random like dudes that work there and they're trying to shoot they shot. Like, bro, I'm like 15. You like 20. Like, please leave me alone. It used to be so crazy. I just couldn't stand it. And it was in the middle of the hood too in Saginaw. So
Facts.
I just didn't like it.
Facts.
Mm-hmm. So I quit that bitch like after literally like a few months. I was gone. Like, I'm gone.
Well, my first job was dope. I worked at Full Blast.
I remember that.
It was a summer job.
Tell them what Full Blast is. Everybody might not know what Full Blast is.
So Full Blast is a water park in Battle Creek. It's also like, a workout fitness center. So this is where everybody came to play basketball, go to the indoor, outdoor water park. We had rides and stuff that was inside, outside. So it was me, my cousin Colin used to work there. Autumn used to work there. Talonda. It was a nice little group of us. So it was fun. I mean, back in the day, I used to get to meet all the cute little dudes from out of town. They used to come play little basketball games. And then I used to do the rides. And then I used to work in the food court. And whenever somebody would cancel their shift, I'd take that. Them checks was nice. Like, my checks was hitting like $600 when I was in the 9th grade.
Damn. Nigga.
Damn.
Right.
You was getting that money.
You was getting that money. So my summer, and I used to, work. They used to have hours during the week. On the weekend, I used to clean up. When everybody like, my family's on a vacation, I'll take them hours. I'll take them.
Facts.
So my first job was kind of dope. My second job after that was at Kmart, and I hated it. So I
remember that too.
Like the first job, hated the second one.
I remember that. What about you, Jay? What was your first job?
I don't really like to count my first one. I had this dumbass job working for Detroit Works, and it was a school that they you got placed. So as you got hired, and once you got hired, they just placed you all over the city doing random stuff. And the placement I got was at a school where we had to move all the desks and furniture out of all the classrooms over into, I guess, these huge storage room or whatever. Man, it didn't pay nothing. And it was the hardest job because you was just lifting and carrying stuff all day long.
Facts.
But how many ever hours we was there that you just go home and come back and do it again? And my mom was like, it builds character. And I was like, I hate this shit.
Dog, my first job, I was a fucking janitor at fucking Kellogg Arena, which is like a fucking event center where they have basketball tournaments and concerts and
Battle Creek thing ever.
Wrestling matches and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, when I tell you that was the hardest fucking job, it's these rows of bleachers, and it ain't stupid crazy big, but it's big enough to where it's just me and a bucket and water and a mop where I have to go down up and down every stair and every little row, nigga. That shit was hard work, nigga. My mom was like, yeah, I bet your ass go to college now, nigga. nigga, that was hard fucking. I'd never do that. I'd be a bum before I do that shit again. That shit was, I used to leave that bitch sore. My feet used to hurt so bad that I went and bought, y'all remember them big ass Skechers shoes that had like the big stupid heels, the heelys? Yep. You know what I'm saying? I went and bought a pair of them bitches because my feet used to just be killing me, bro. I couldn't function. I used to go home and just be like, I hate my life. Like, I worked at night too, and it's all older people. Like, nigga, I don't have to be here. These motherfuckers have to be here right now. I don't have to be here. That shit was the hardest shit I ever did. We had to like put the courts in when the basketball players came. So we got these big ass wood pieces with the courts, and we got to screw them bitches in and shit for the basketball games. Like, that shit was hard fucking labor. Never, ever again. And that's what I wanted to bring up. Like, okay, it's quarantine. You niggas is losing their jobs. People is getting laid off. People can't go to work because of whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? They got to take care of family situations. Because times are hard, you know what I'm saying? Everyone's in a hard place. Would you go back to your first job and just accept your original pay rate? Would you go back?
Original pay rate too?
Right, your original pay rate too.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell the fuck no.
Okay, period. No.
Never.
No.
No.
You live.
I'll become a scammer before I do that.
Okay.
Period.
I'm from Africa now. You better
Listen.
Man.
Sure.
No. Y'all not doing it.
Before I do some shit like that, y'all got to catch me twerking on OnlyFans or some shit.
Okay.
I'm not doing that. Okay.
Oh,
I'm
hey.
not going back to KFC. That ain't happening.
Hey, I saw this.
Mess around and find P Valley, the actual club, and be working in P Valley.
Listen, no.
Oh man.
I saw this dude make an OnlyFans for his feet. I was like, I'll probably do something like that before I go back to my original job.
For his feet?
Of his feet?
Hey, I don't know what he was doing, but I just saw something came by on the timeline. Cuz feet was holding a candle or something like.
Now I heard of women, but men's feet.
Yeah, we don't usually got.
It's some weird ass women that got a foot
Right.
fetish.
Yeah.
It's men that have feet fetish, but it's some weird ass women that got a feet fetish though.
It is. I'm sure he was like, yeah, 16 and a half.
I mean, them is some big ass feet though. I mean, 16 and a half, that's some huge feet, nigga. You can't even buy his shoes in the stores. He got to order his shit.
Right.
Right.
Foot Locker lotteries.
Right. So you not going in there grabbing the beef and cheddars, you know what I'm saying, stacking them bitches up.
Y'all, I used
curly
to hate
fries.
The beef machine. The beef machine is so disgusting. It's like a big machine, and you got to take the beef and stick it on this little like stick thing, spinning the thing, and it spins the beef. It was so disgusting. I hate it. I was like, I don't want to be by this. I don't want to do this.
You're not shaking.
Okay,
up
so
them
since
fries?
you worked at Arby's before, who are the type of people that's keeping them in business?
Bro.
Like
People
literally,
really be
my
eating
grandma.
them.
who keeping them in business? Like for real, like what type of customers is keeping these people in business?
I'm talking, you get a lot of older customers, a lot of Caucasian people.
My grandma.
a lot of people still eat. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I like their fries and cheese.
I do
Fries and
too.
cheese is
I like the
good.
curly fries with the cheese cups. I do too.
Cheese.
Them fire.
No, but low key, they got these new little wrap sandwiches. They're really good. I like them.
See?
They got the
They
wrap
got
chicken
something.
sandwiches.
It's some stuff that's good, but I'm not messing with the roast beef. I don't know who eats
Oh
that.
no.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
They cookies is fire too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I'm surprised I know this much about their menu.
I mean,
Look, we
I
just
think-
did a Uber Eats the other day from there, so I know.
See?
So what I'm hearing is you have options.
and y'all chose Arby's.
Yes, yes.
He was
Oh,
like
man.
Chick-fil-A.
No, look, low key, my
Right.
boyfriend was like, he wanted to be healthy. He over 30, so he trying to be on this healthy kick. So he wanted to do some rap. He said he wanted a rap. So I Googled like the closest raps that was by our house.
All right.
Arby's popped up, so we pulled it up in Uber Eats. There you go. Boom.
Boom. Rap.
Man, you gotta get that nigga some rap snacks next time.
For real.
Oh, man.
Shoot. Because Arby's, all I eat from there is they fries though. They fries is fire when they fresh.
Yeah, oh, yeah. They
Yes.
is.
They potato cakes with the cheese is good.
I never had that. Never
Those are
had
good
that.
too, and the jalapeno bite.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
You know, they sold most of this stuff, to be honest.
You're a Detroit ass
I
nigga.
had a sandwich from there once. It was like, ugh.
So if worse comes to worse, you not going back and doing no janitorial?
Fuck no. I honestly, that was when I was 18. My body couldn't even take it now. I ain't even no. I couldn't even do the shit now. It's a shit I don't clean. I don't clean around this bitch. God damn it. Gigi do the cleaning around here. God damn it. Let her know me cleaning for somebody else. Fuck no. It's not gonna happen. Not at all. Couldn't do it. Not even a little bit. Nigga, Gigi be like, you need to clean this. I need her to give me specific task. What do you need me to do, babe?
Very little, 1, 2.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Don't.
I'm glad that you admit that as
Don't-
a husband. Like, look, I need my wife to give me specifics on what I gotta do.
Hell
'cause-
yeah, God damn it. Hey, it's real. Hey, I need you to tell me what to do and don't overshoot your shot now because it won't get done. don't overdo it.
After I had my daughter, I asked my boyfriend to clean the bathroom up. You know, you still healing after having a child, and I asked him to clean the bathroom up. I walked in the bathroom. He's standing there like a little kid, like, how I do? I was like, just go sit down. Just go sit down.
For real.
Oh man.
Crazy.
Oh man.
You straight up go into like, you know what? Never mind. I just do it.
Right.
Never mind. I just do it.
Because we like what we like. We like the smell. We like stuff done a
Okay.
certain way. So, yes.
Seriously.
Facts.
That's fair.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? When I was a bachelor, my bathroom and everything was clean. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to impress ladies. I don't have that same motivation no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. I don't wash no clothes. None of that. I don't be doing none of that. That's
You sound like mine.
my
You
baby.
sound
does
like
all
Right.
that. I cook though. I cook. I don't necessarily do the dishes though, but I do cook food for her. You know, whatever she needs, I can, go in there and whip it up. You know what I'm saying? But other than that though, my responsibilities is the bills. I take care of that. Cleaning though, you know why? It's because of that goddamn janitorial job that I don't like cleaning. You know what I'm saying? It's all coming to sense now. God damn it. That's why. I remember I walked in one time and it was like all the toilets were flooded, and I was just walking on boo-boo water. I had to throw those shoes away and the pants that I wore that night.
That's fucking disgusting.
I had to throw all the shit away.
That would have been the day that I quit right there.
Me too.
Exactly.
Oh shit.
You know, you might be on to something, because one of my boyfriend's jobs was a janitorial job.
See?
And it was for a middle school, and still to this day he
See?
still have flashbacks. He'd be like, I did not know little girls was that dang nasty. So
See?
it might
Awesome.
be a janitorial thing, because now he'd be like, I wash the dishes. I don't like bathrooms. I don't like cleaning bathrooms. So it
See?
might just be that.
I
It might just be
vacuum,
that.
I sweep, I mop it. You know what I'm saying? The floors and stuff, but the grit and grind. I don't want to have to tell myself like, "Hey, you pledged, you can do it." No, I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to go there no more. I'm done with all that. Oh man. This week's episode is sponsored by the Design Lab at Shutterstock & Co. From logos and business cards to invitations and custom tees, the Design Lab is your one-stop shop for graphics. The Design Lab is the sole creator for Copacetic merchandise, available now. Use your promo code Copacetic for 10% off your Copacetic merchandise. Shop now using the link in our bio. back to the podcast. We're going to move into the next segment of the podcast, the Consciously Copacetic segment. So, okay, Terry Crews, right? What the hell is going on with Terry Crews, bro? Like, this nigga, like, is he like, I don't know if he anti-black or he don't love himself or do y'all think he has a point? Like, you know, he did a tweet with like acronymed coon because he got upset because everybody was calling him a coon, and it was like conquer your own negativity or something like that. Conquer our own negativity for coon. And it's like, is he a self-hating black man or?
Yeah, because you know what he doing, bro. He trying to keep them paychecks coming in
From NBC.
Right. He
I
over there
cook for you, sir. I dance for you, boss. I say whatever you need.
I saw y'all firing Nick Cannon. Y'all need a host?
Right.
Facts. That nigga.
He over there shucking and jiving for them checks, boy.
That nigga tap dancing like Bojangles over in that bitch. God damn it.
Right. Because, I mean, and it was crazy because I was talking to my uncle about this not too long ago. It was like a lot of the stuff that he ended up getting wrapped up in with all of this is like, you could have just not said anything.
Right. You volunteered it.
With Gabrielle Union situation when she got fired and she came out doing everything she was doing. First, he quick to run to his look. I have never had an issue like this. Never in all my years. It was like, bro, come on, man.
Then you be looking at the nigga like, the fuck is you talking about, Terry Crews?
Every time.
God damn it. The fuck? What about you, Anaja? What do you think about Mr. Buff Baldness?
Well, from the situation and from when I watched it or read it or whatever, it seems like he was trying to make that word to be like empowering or like make it look like it's something more than what it is. And when I see that word, like it's not an uplifting word. Like I don't think positive things when I hear that word. So for him to try to kind of like reboot it around like that was kind of off to me. I didn't agree with it.
Facts. It's ignorant in a way, right? You know what I'm saying?
Very ignorant.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for you to be that nigga went to Western, by the way. Like, he played on our football team and everything. You know what I'm saying? For you to he said we're not talking about that. For him to be like this guy that came from the hood of Flint to, you know what I'm saying, be, you know, in a prestigious place, like, of all people that know that shit can hold you back, you know what I'm saying? Flint still doesn't have water right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? That you from there, your attention should be talking about that. You know what I'm saying? He may be donating and giving water and doing what he got to do in his community, but like, put your spotlight on that, bro. That's where you from. You know what I'm saying? Not this black people becoming the oppressors or some shit. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the only reason that black people becoming the oppressors and all that shit. That only reason that's even a mindset is because we have been oppressed. And people are scared that if we ever become in power, that we'll do the same thing that was done to us. You know what I'm saying? And if that's what you're scared of, then you should stop treating African Americans and the Hispanics and other brown minorities the way that we do in America. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're not thinking. You know what I'm saying? If you keep treating somebody bad, of course they're gonna do something back to you. At some point in time, somebody, no matter how soft or quote unquote unorganized or whatever the case may be, they're gonna fight back and defend themselves. You know what I'm saying? You're not just gonna keep getting hit on. It's not gonna happen. Eventually you're gonna defend yourself.
I agree 100%. Like Anasia was saying, like when you see that word, you don't feel empowered by it. Like you just feel like you're supposed to be one of our own. You know, you're supposed to represent us in a positive way. You know, we can't make people say and think the way that we all think, but I just feel like for us all coming from maybe not the same exact, you know, background, but we're all as one and we're representing each other. And for you to just come out and do that type of behavior, it kind of represents us in a bad way. Like, you know, we all supposed to be standing together as a union in times like this, that everything that's going on in the world. And I just feel like, you know, that wasn't a good look. So
Facts.
I like him as an actor, but to speak on our behalf, I really don't agree with that.
Mm-mm.
Facts.
I agree. With his status in Hollywood, he really needs to like be conscious of just what he's actually, like you said, what he's putting out there. Like, you have the platform where you really can do a whole lot and you can empower a lot of things. You can create a lot of change. That's not what you're doing with this word. And at the same time, let's just be 100. Terry Crews ain't been right since he did White Chicks. I don't know what the fuck that shit about. And it's just like, at the end of the day, it's just like he been tripping ever since. Like, I'm just being honest, he been tripping ever since. And it's like he done came out about his own experiences in Hollywood, like negative. Like, you know, he done talked about like sexual assault in Hollywood and all this other stuff. Then use your platform to speak on that type of stuff on our behalf, not coon. Like,
Facts.
Yeah, I'm with you.
because then you, right. That's what I'm saying. Then at that point, using the word coon, you look like you cooning. That's just what it is. Pretty much. Right.
I feel like there's so much you could deep dive on that, because if you look at the timeline of, you know, him being out in the media lately, it's always been a hot topic, you know. So like when he brought up the sexual assault thing, he brought that up, and I thought that personally was a good take to have, to share your experiences, you know, and all of that. But it seems like it came up again, like I said, when he was coming out against Gabrielle Union. It just seems like he's hit his limit on things he can that go against the grain. It feels like somebody's back there in his ear, like, hey, if you want another job in this town, you better say exactly what we told you to say.
Right.
You better do it now.
I wonder what that nigga did, bro. What do you think he do? What do you think happened, bro?
What do you mean?
Like the sexual assault part?
No, like for him to be coming out and just doing all this crazy talking and like being divisive the way he is, somebody got something on him. You know what I'm saying? Somebody at NBC, so he getting 3 checks from NBC. So it could be the paychecks. Or somebody got something on him that he got to go out and do this shit and just got to take it. Because it obviously bothers him. You know what I'm saying? That black people are against him. It bothers him. But yet he's still putting it out on himself. Even like the nigga that played Everybody Hates Chris, that played Chris, is like, look, big bro, like, I don't know what you got going on right now, but, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to, like, check him and be respectful at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you need to, like, maybe just get off of here. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, that's real as fuck.
But I think, sometimes it's cool to just stop talking. Like, just shut up.
Literally. Sometimes silence is like, sometimes just not saying anything is saying a whole lot. Like, you're not going to feed into the extra. Just don't say nothing.
Facts.
Just don't say nothing.
Facts. Silence can be the most valuable thing that you have.
Seriously. Because everything don't have to have a rebuttal. Everything don't have to have a response. Just don't respond.
Facts.
And see, with Terry Crews, he be responding too much, and then he be making himself look crazy. People start thinking that he mental.
And he may very well be mental or something. Something might be wrong with that nigga. But go get the help, my nigga. Where his wife at? Like,
then you got the money to go do it, so go do it.
Him and his wife had a show for a little while. I don't know what happened to it, but I remember watching a couple of episodes like, oh, okay, well, they look like a pretty legit black family. Like they went through a lot of black issues with being in Hollywood with their children and their children living their lives and stuff like that. But I don't know if maybe that had something to do and triggered something with how everything's playing out, because I think maybe it only did for one season, if I'm thinking correctly. I didn't see it far after that.
Yeah, it was like the Family Cruise or something. Family show.
It was on BET. It was on BET.
Yeah.
Facts.
He had a BET show.
Yes.
Yeah, he had a whole family TV show of him and showing him his wife and his kids.
Yeah.
Like the Gary
That's
Owens
like,
show.
I've never seen his wife before personally. So
She's
before
a
I
light
said
skinned
it,
chick.
I always
She like super light
short
skin.
hairstyle.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
always
she like
his wife was white this whole time until you said that. I was like, what?
no, she black. She just super light skin, like super. She black though.
Yep.
Where is she at though? Like, nigga.
Because you know, a black woman stands behind her man, or we advocate them to, you know, whatever they're trying to voice, we try to stand behind them.
Yes.
But obviously she ain't with it because you don't see her nowhere behind him or standing beside him in any of these things that he's saying.
Exactly.
That ain't even it though. If I'm tripping, Gigi could be like, nigga, give me your phone.
Period.
Give me your password.
Right.
You know,
sometimes you gotta hit a person with the babe. Shut the fuck up.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Sound crazy. Like, babe, shut the fuck up. Bitch, you sound crazy.
Like she gonna put me in. She gonna put me in check. Like, you tripping, bro. Like, I don't know what you got going on right now, but give me your password, nigga. You can't be on here no more.
Yeah.
Time out.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When my boyfriend give me his little things, him and his friends, I'd be like, babe, that's dumb. Don't do that. Like, no, don't even waste your time with that. And he'd be like, why you just can't support me? I am supporting you. That's dumb. I'm letting you know that now. That's
Facts. Facts.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm
and it's
saying?
one of them situations like, babe, if you smart, you gonna listen to me. Because if you smart, you gonna listen to me.
Right.
We've been together all this time and I have never steered you wrong. So you better listen to me again.
Facts.
Underrated asset is somebody who will tell you when you sound dumb.
Yes. Yes. That's a whole fact. You know, shout out to, you know what? Fuck Terry Crews. No shout out to that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Get your shit together. Then I give you some shout outs on here, my guy. You know what I'm saying? But you've been tripping lately. I'm sorry. All right.
For sure.
Moving into the next topic. We're going to pull up the email of the week. Shout out to everybody visiting our website, www.thecopacetichour.com. Send us your emails at thecopacetichour@gmail.com. I will get through them every week. Just let me know your questions and your concerns. This week, dear Copacetic Hour, I'm engaged to be married. I absolutely love my man, but there's a problem. I noticed my fiance re-wears dirty drawers after showering. What? Okay. Okay. He wearing dirty drawers after getting clean. Okay, maybe he got clean. We don't know now. To clarify, he gets undressed, showers, then puts on his dirty ass underwear on his clean body. I can't help but to question everything. I'm ready to call it off at this point, but I don't even know how I'll explain the breakup to our families. Like, what the fuck? Man, is it normal? Am I overthinking this? Ladies, should I still be planning my wedding? Sincerely, the clean-drawed fiance. She said sincerely, the clean-drawed fiance.
Oh my God.
Okay, who want to go first? Like, what?
No fucking way. I'm sorry. One thing with women that we actually adore about men, especially with black men, is that y'all smell all good and y'all all clean, drawers all clean, socks clean, everything clean, everything. Balls clean, socks, drawers, everything.
Facts.
It's just clean. One thing I'm not gonna do is deal with nobody who puts dirty ass drawers back on after you just washed your ass. That doesn't even make sense. You just washed your ass. Why would you put on
trying to figure out what's the problem?
Maybe he was in jail all his life, y'all. And he is used to putting on dirty drawers because he only got 2 pairs in the jail house.
Oh my God.
Shit. I'm confused. Like,
oh my God.
I have a washer and dryer because you can hand wash them if that's the case.
And hang them bitches up.
You can go to Walmart and get a 3-pack.
You can.
And
boom, there you go.
You go to the gas station and buy. You go to the gas station and buy drawers. You can buy white beers from the gas station, drawers, everything. So my thing is that why do you need to put back on dirty ones when you can just wash them or go get you some? Or just don't wear none. Hell, it's a lot of people that don't wear none.
I need to question his background. Like, is this something like
True.
the family did?
Is he Haitian? Or like is he like of another culture or something?
Yeah, because
like,
that
where
they
they just
play
do
a
that?
role in it. But baby, we if we working, we both working, I feel like we can buy new packs of drawers, and if we got a washer and dryer, and even if you don't have a washer and dryer, there's a thing called hand wash if you want limited. Okay, like you shouldn't be putting on the same clean drawers. Like, no, negative.
No, negative. I'm sorry, the wedding gonna be on pause until you learn how to proper hygiene.
Exactly.
Our luggage got lost. Well, not lost. It got delayed when we were on our way on a trip to Curacao. Okay. My boyfriend literally put on his swim trunks and was like, I'm gonna stay in this pool until our luggage gets to this house because I'm not putting back on them drawers after I done got out the shower. Facts. So like, it's just limits to stuff, you know, like Facts. I don't care if your body is clean. Why you putting on the same drawers? You done sweated. That's just trifling.
That's just trifling.
Sorry, baby.
It's trifling.
Because men would think it was trifling if a woman put the same panties back on.
Exactly.
Yes.
But y'all would be like, that's nasty.
Yes. That is still ain't gonna stop nobody from fucking though. I mean, I ain't gonna be doing this all the time, but you know, I'm here now.
My question is like, what is that conversation when you see him put, like, didn't you just take them off?
Babe, are you putting on the same drawers again?
Because my nigga, no, I was cutting to him like, what's your nasty tip? What you putting them drawers on for? He wouldn't even know not to even do that in front of me because I would cut into him, so he'd know that.
Oh man.
So like, how long they been together? It needs to be the first question. Has he done this often in front of you? And what do you say to him? Because I'm not no quiet girlfriend. I'm saying something, period.
I hope he at least flipping them and wearing the other side. You know what I'm saying? Where
something, bro.
At least flipping them, wearing the inside out and the outside in.
See,
and that's
you
just
expect
in his
guys
mind.
to be kind of gross like that when y'all when not when you a whole ass adult. Not when you a whole ass adult.
No,
guys
that
do that type
sick.
of shit when you young. You might take your drawers off, get in the shower, and flip them bitches inside out and put them back on. That shit dudes do when you like a teenager. Not when you grown.
Is this how you see us?
Yes.
Is this really how you see us? That's nuts. Oh my God.
By the way, I want to clear up something that, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the Zoes, because Jasmine just made it seem like motherfucking Haitians be dirty and shit. And I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems with none of the Zoes.
I really wasn't even trying to say that though. Like, I dated this Haitian guy one time where it just, they had some practices that was just.
Like what?
I was just like, I don't know. Like, I'm not feeling some of that stuff. But I really miss so much sort of cultural. Like, because some people in certain cultures would just wear the same things over and over. Or they only wash their clothes only like a certain amount of times before they actually like wear it a certain amount of times before they wash it.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean, like more cultural wise. Like, is this a cultural thing? Is he of a different background?
No,
is she from a different background? Like, no, I love Haitian people though, you know.
I thought that
I done dated a couple Haitians, Jamaicans, the whole, you know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, I'm just saying, like, seriously, I'm just saying.
But
I had that one that was just.
You gotta, if you're gonna marry this person, you need to know these practices because I'm not used to this. Like you said, you know, at a young age, a young man might do that, you know, take a shower and change his drawers inside out. But when you pushing 30, I'm assuming if she's inboxing you, we probably are about all around the same age. If you date a man who's 30, I feel like you should have a decent job to be able to buy enough underwear to last you until you're able to wash. And even if you're not able to wash, you can, like you said, go to Walmart and buy a 3-pack for $10, you know?
Right. Something to hold you over so you can buy
go to the corner gas station.
Something. God.
Hell, or just go free ball. Don't wear nothing. Just don't wear nothing.
That looks free better.
Let it hang.
I can't.
Free game. Don't wear nothing.
My underwear is expensive, bro. Like, I couldn't go to the gas station and put on some random.
If you down to the nitty gritty, you going to the gas station.
I'd rather just put on some basketball shorts or something. I'm not putting on.
Bro, there's no way
what
that you can defend the same underwear.
No, I'm not defending that. I'm just saying, like, they talk about go to the gas station.
Dollar
For what?
store
The gas
Yes,
station,
dollar store.
the dollar
got
store,
them
they
all.
don't Walmart. They don't sell them in my size. God damn it! Before what? They don't make big nigga underwear in these places. God damn! I would put on some basketball shorts. I would put on some basketball shorts. I can't do it. My dog. You gonna lose your girl, bro. You cannot be. What if they like real dirty though? You know what I'm saying? Like what if they dirty? You know what I'm saying?
And I'm really gonna assume that they black too though, because it's my thing. Like we just like when y'all smell good, and when y'all are clean. Like it's low key an aphrodisiac. When you smell all good and you all clean and shit, it's like whew,
From top to bottom.
From yes.
From the root to the tooth.
Exactly. From the front to the back, the root to the tooth, the whole thing. Like when you when everything all squeaky clean, all nice, all lotioned up or whatever. I don't want you to go put on nothing dirty. You done messed it all up for me.
Facts.
You done messed it up.
Right. Like what when he try and slide up on her at the crib, he's like, "Hey baby, you smell that?"
Hey, that just made my stomach hurt.
So big.
He was like, "That's my aphrodisiac."
You said you like the busk.
Thankfully, every guy that I've talked to has had good hygiene. I've never talked to or dated a guy that had bad hygiene. That's a requirement. You have to have good hygiene.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, it's damn near a requirement.
That's the first. That got to be number one on the list. Like, I don't want to be smelling you when I get in your car or I'm at your house. No, because it would be the same for us.
Exactly.
Facts.
Exactly. I want your walk past air make me cancel our plans so that we can go do something.
Yes.
Your walk past air needs to make me want to cancel our plans. Like straight up.
Facts.
I agree.
So she giving the secrets away, fellas. You know what I'm saying? I need you to her DMs now. You know what I'm saying? She telling y'all how to get it.
Hey, for real, if you young and you listening, you need to be taking notes right now.
Taking notes, my guys.
Man, it don't take much. A fresh lineup, haircut, whatever, some cologne. You know, it ain't even gotta be no designer. You put on a clean, crispy tee, baby. You got some action here.
Facts.
There's a gas station white tee and you want.
Facts.
Long as it's not a tall tee.
Right.
Out of that face. Long as it's not a tall tee from the gas station, then we good.
Tall tees.
That's all they tall tees. That's all they t-shirts come in is tall.
All right, so shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you love him, if he's a good person, I mean, I guess you can work around this. You can build to, but you got to confront him, though. You got to bring it to his attention. You got to tell him, y'all got to communicate about it. And you got to make sure he understands. You know what I'm saying?
Or he could be hella passive aggressive and just start stealing his drawers when he's in the shower.
Hey, that's facts.
Yeah.
Just snatch the drawers and go put them in the washing machine.
Right.
Put the clean ones on the floor and let him put them on. Then he walk on and be like, you like how that feel? That's called clean, baby. That's called clean.
Something you don't know about.
Oh, man. So shout out to y'all. I hope y'all love is strong because y'all going to need it.
Yeah. Tell them it's hard out here in these single streets, so they better figure it out.
Man, something.
Are you tired of paying unnecessary fees for banking? Do you only use mobile banking anyway and hate going into the branch to handle your business? If so, Chime is the copacetic option for you. It's one of the fastest growing banks in America, charging a total of $0 in fees. Join Chime today using our special code and get a free $50 after your first direct deposit of $200 or more within your first 45 days of opening the account. Find the special code in our Instagram profile and join the Chime family today.
You're tuning in to the Copacetic Hour. Why don't you just chill? Why don't you just chill? Why don't you just chill?
to the podcast. Moving into our last segment of the podcast, the hood situation. What hood situation? Who hood situation? Why? Because shit be happening in the hood. So today's hood situation is, what was your worst sexual experience?
All right, I'll go first.
Okay.
So, like, as I stated in the beginning, I moved up to Detroit from Battle Creek, and in Detroit, you know, you hear about all these city niggas, how the city niggas is this thing, you know. When you come from a small town, you know, you're not used to that, so you trying to, you know, experiment with the hood city niggas or whatever. I'm young, fresh to new to the city, you know. I'm trying to see what's up. I'm single. I'm in college. I'm just trying to live my life. So I met this guy. His conversation was really good. He had a very good conversation. He would take me out to these nice places, and he was a tad bit older than me, a couple of years. And his sexual conversation was on point. So I'm thinking in my head, like, this nigga can talk. So I'm sure, you know, hopefully, you know, when it comes to that situation, he, you know, he gonna prove what he talk about.
He ain't no creek nigga though.
we not gonna get on that. We not gonna get on that, okay? So we had a nice evening. We out, you know, I'm looking good, smelling good. He looking good, smelling good. We enjoying our night. So we take it to his house. So I'm like, okay, this is it. We done been out on a few dates. This is about to go down. Y'all ever watch Waiting to Exhale when Whitney Houston was in the bed with the man and he was
Yeah.
This literally was him talking the whole time, growling like an animal, and was just like, talk dirty to me. And I'm like, this is stuff I'm supposed to be saying. It turned me off because it made me feel like I'm supposed to be saying this, and now I feel like I'm the man and you're the woman because I'm controlling the situation. And then what did it for me is he told me to pinch his nipples.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that?
No. Not after doing all of that. I get everyone has their own little sexual things that get them there.
It's
but
my
now
ears.
You're sounding like me. Like, I feel like the man in this situation. So I was just like, okay, this is weird. And then on top of that, he was sweating so bad, and he sweated in my eye. It was bad. It was just bad. I'm laying there thinking after the whole situation, I'm laying there like, I have to go. I have to get out of here. I do not want to wake up to him because this conversation is going to be awkward.
Right.
So
you was like this out the bed.
I text my friend, told her to call me and tell me that she needs me to come and get her. It's an emergency. And I was out.
Classic.
I love that excuse. That's
Classic.
my favorite one. That's my favorite one too.
Classic.
I went to the bathroom, text her like, hey, call me in 10 minutes and tell me you need me to come get you ASAP. And she did just that. And that was that. Like, it was just horrible. And I've only dated a few guys since I've been here. But after that, every dude had to like prove they stuff after that because I was skeptical. Like, no. I don't live up to that whole Detroit boy lifestyle. Like, no, because the last one was like me. So I just don't know.
How does someone prove themselves? Do you like send me a flick, nigga, of yourself? How do you prove yourself? Send me a flick, nigga.
I just feel like after the guy that I had the experience with, he talked so much, he couldn't back up what he talked.
Right.
So after him, I don't need to hear all that talk. I need to see actions. Okay. So hence now I'm still with my boyfriend 7 years later almost. So I mean,
homie be putting it down, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he got that action, boss.
He been there like,
you know the rule. Don't take none of this shit personal. It's just comedy.
He be putting it down.
So my worst is when I came in contact with my first uncircumcised penis. Okay. It was just really weird. Like, I was super turned off. Like, it was my first time. I had never like seen it in person like that before, and
Well, what was it? I mean, I don't want to
I
know
don't.
what the
What
penis
do
is like.
uncircumcised penis look like? I mean, I know what it technically looks like, but I mean, like, what did that feel like? Like, what was that like?
like we didn't even get to the sex part because like it just kind of ruined the mood when I seen it. Like it's a lot of skin. Like if you're trying to give head or something like that, you literally have to like.
Oh, child, that sounds nasty.
It's nasty.
He didn't
So I was like,
warn you. He didn't tell you up
and
front.
dude was cute, like really cute. We had been talking for like a couple months, and this was the first time that we were gonna get like sexually active. And
so he never mentioned it.
Yeah,
to
he
you?
didn't tell you.
No, he never mentioned it to me. I never asked either because I never came in contact with.
So but when is a good time to bring up the fact that your piggy's still in the blanket though?
I feel like after the first date, and you guys
at least the first couple
kicking it with each other.
How you slide?
Tell me, because if I see it, my reaction is gonna be like, "Oh no."
Yeah, that's how it was. It's like, what is this? Like, what is this? Like,
because now, like, I'm sure, like, I've been in that situation, so I know your face, because your face is like, "Whoa, what? Woo.
What's wrong with it?"
This is not what I expected.
Oh man,
it's different, definitely different. So
yeah, because at least if
you nothing against guys, because I know guys, you know, of course, when you're born, you don't have that choice as a baby.
Right.
Your parent makes that choice, but it affects you in the long run. Because women who don't have that and they see that, it's like your face expression can't hide it. Like, what is this? Like, no.
I mean, but when it get hard, do it even expand? Like, what do I'm trying to picture
out.
It's like
what this look like. Like, I'm really trying to picture, like, do it expand? Do you still see the skin?
Hey.
Once it's in a good,
it's like a pig in a blanket.
It looks normal, but when it's not in that ready stance, it looks scary. And if you're trying to get it in that stance, it's like, oh my God, I don't want to do this.
Y'all need to exchange numbers or some shit. I don't want to talk about no dicks out here.
Fuck. That was my worst experience.
Dick talk, dick segment.
You're gonna have to flag yours like, hey, if you're in the dicks.
What the fuck? Like, man,
now,
what is going on?
I'm not discriminating, but those types of pieces are not for me. And it was just really.
You just would have rather him just tell you, because Lise.
Yeah, he should tell me.
Because she could have made the decision to even get in that position.
Right.
Like, he didn't tell her. So in her mind, she's thinking like, we've been talking for a few months. Now it's about to get to the next stage, and you just killed the mood because now I got turtle here that I gotta, that's not what I signed up for. I wouldn't have let it get to this part if I knew that's what it was looking like. I'm sure she would have played it left to another situation and not even let it get to that.
And we in the heat of the moment.
But it's like at one point you want them to bring that up, like, hey baby, pass me the mustard. Hey, my dick is
around the time that we're getting to know each other, it would be cool to throw that out there.
Like in the beginning stage, you talk what turns you on, what doesn't turn you on. That could have been something he could have slipped into her. Like, so how do you feel about a man who's uncircumcised? So
yes,
that's how he could have asked her. I'm sure they had that conversation. What turns you on? What doesn't turn you on? What is a no-go for you? What is a do? I'm sure he could have slipped it in that way, and she would have knew what she was getting into.
Right.
Because you know how y'all guys do. Y'all slip that type of conversation in within about 24 hours.
Period.
So my thing is that you can easily say, like, well, how do you feel about uncircumcised penises?
So I could do my research.
Like, y'all just closing yourselves off to a whole nother bag of like
saying?
freaky sex talk. Like, he could come in and put the cape on Batman. Like, stuff. Like, and y'all just not open to this just next level shit.
Put the cape on Batman. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I would just say, in that experience, I have a close friend who dealt with someone who was uncircumcised for years. However, she's now dating someone who is, and the homegirl is in love. Okay, she's never experienced nothing like this before. So
Facts.
So it's like, some people, some people like it, some people
different.
I feel
They're
it.
like the Incredibles movie, no capes.
No capes. All right, put that in your Tinder bio. No capes. All right, Jay. What was your worst sexual experience?
Worst.
Is it even hard? Is it hard to? I feel like for a dude, it's hard to have a bad sexual experience because like we busting either way. It don't matter what you look like. It don't matter if I like you or not. Like I'm still gonna bust.
I laugh at shit a lot though, so it's
You know
like,
what I'm saying? Like this shit crazy, right? That's what I'm saying. Like I'm still about to nut though, but this shit crazy.
If a guy laughs at me, if he laughs while we're having sex, I'm gonna be like, what are you laughing at? What's so funny? Like, are you laughing at me?
Right.
I'm like, nah, baby.
I need to know what we laughing at, because what's funny?
Exactly, because I might stop at that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, what's funny?
Like, what's hilarious? Because let me in on the joke.
Well, I guess I won't say it's like the worst experience. It was funny to me when especially when it happened. And I know I probably came off like a total asshole, but like me and the young lady were doing our thing. We were cool, and I think it was easier for me because we've been like messing around for a while, and we was doing whatever. And you know how you want to like pull the hair and stuff, and she ain't say nothing, so I'm pulling the hair. You know, you do give it the soft tug first, see if you get a reaction. Facts. She ain't say nothing, so you get the pulling, doing harder or whatever.
Facts.
And then the whole thing just came off.
Oh my God.
And for me, like I just died laughing in the moment. Like I just started crying. Like I sat on the ground. I was dying laughing.
So you just snatched her wig off.
Yeah, snatched it off.
Was she embarrassed?
I thought it was her hair. Excuse me.
It's too late.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so you felt me tugging. I don't know how
That's
many.
a question. That's probably a question y'all men should ask too. Like, okay, we about to do this. Is this your hair or not? Because
I feel like you can tell though, honestly.
That's a good question.
It is one. I've been asking it ever since. But I mean, you probably didn't take it the best, but it was very funny to me.
Question that needs
but
to
like
be
Netta
asked.
said though, was she embarrassed? Because Netta said like, is she embarrassed? Like she embarrassed? Like she just asked that. Like
okay.
Was the girl like?
Oh yeah, she definitely was. It was over after that one. Like we continued to mess with each other, but like that sexual encounter was over. But
damn.
To me, I was trying to be like confident, like I know this. I'm not here for the wig. I'm here for you.
So my other question now is, how long ago was this? Because if it was the beginning stages of wigs, okay, I get it. It probably wasn't as secure, but now you got clips. You can get the top sewed in. And then now, even if I want to be a little sexy, I'll tell my boyfriend, like, hey, this ain't the hair that you pulled tonight, baby. So be very careful, okay? You're going to see something you ain't want to see. So I just want to know, like, what was the time frame? Was it like a couple of years ago? Or was it recent? Like,
nah, this was 2014, maybe 15.
Okay. Because now us women will know, like, this ain't the wig. If you know you about to get your back blew out, you don't wear this wig to that house. So just saying, So just a question.
Facts. What about you, Jasmine? What was your worst encounter with a young strapping buck?
Child. It was a mess. Okay, so you know how like when you're dating a guy or when you're just dating somebody, period, like women, they in the beginning of the stages, they get to boasting about what they can do, all this other stuff. And it's like, he was straight up like having like a Beyonce song moment. Like, like that whole ego, it's too big, it's too wide, it's too strong, it don't fit. You want to say all this type of stuff. You want to say all of this, right? Then the time comes. It's been like, it was like a couple of months into dating. Here, the time comes, okay? We just go out and date. We go back to, his place, and that's this happens. So we in there. We about to do this. Okay, we about to do this. All right, cool. You've been talking that shit for like a minute now. So we about to do this. And yeah, first of all, it's like you boasted about way too much for it to not look it just wasn't what you described, sir. At all. And then at the same time, like, I'm not saying that I'm a person that gotta have like a super mandingo type of person or nothing, but like you can't say that like you know that you got this nice package and you come around here with look like a Vienna sausage, sir. I just was like, all right, that's cool. Okay. And then the next part of that was like it just didn't last long. It was super quick. I was so confused. I was like, why the fuck? I'm like, this just started. I'm confused.
Did it feel good at all?
The foreplay was nice. Other than that,
how long was the
sex
foreplay?
was trash.
How long is the foreplay?
We probably foreplay like 20 minutes. I would say like 20 minutes.
Damn,
like
that's
15,
that's
20
a
minutes.
good time. That's a good time to. That's enough time to foreplay.
No, that was enough. That was enough time for me to. First of all, that was enough time for me to get going because it was a really attractive guy. I was confused. It's just like I said, I really was like, this is a 2-minute brother situation. And I was really pissed the fuck off because, you know, I could have saved all this for something else. Like I was being real, like I could have saved all this for something else.
Did you give him another opportunity? Because sometimes on the first time, you be so excited, like, oh my God, look at this ass. And you be so excited. And you can fuck up. Be like, oh shit. I was too happy. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go in. I didn't think I would ever get these draws. So you go in and you fuck up the first time. So the second time, you know what I'm saying? You gotta give the opportunity.
I'm sorry. I don't dealt with guys who done said this is my first time, so that means I got to show up and show out if I want this again. And they live up to that. Right. I've met, I don't know, guys who done showed up above and beyond. I'm like, dang, like I didn't expect it to be like that, you know?
Yes.
So I feel like your first impression, even when I meet you, your first impression is everything. So if your first sexual experience, I get you're excited, but when you get a little older, baby, pace yourself because this is going to get you a second ticket. If you don't show and prove that first time, second time, and any time after that is canceled.
Bro barely made the first fucking ticket. Like that was like a ticket. That was like a half a ticket.
Okay.
That was like a half ticket. I'm like, I'm so confused.
God damn.
Yeah.
I have to do a wellness check on cuz when this comes out.
Man, shit.
I mean, especially if you
got to call that nigga.
This was a long time ago though, but I was so confused. Like, sir, what's up? Like you was talking all this trash. Like you was talking all this stuff. What's up?
When Instagram famous Jazz get out here talking like this, every dude that anybody knows she done mess with gonna be like, get that message. How about you? How about you?
One of my exes probably gonna think I'm talking about. Oh shit! Shut up, because I ain't even gonna say which one probably think I'm talking about them because it ain't even here.
Shout out to you, brother, whoever you are. You know what I'm saying? We all have bad days, my dog. Keeping it a buck. Everybody have a bad day every so often.
Hey, the point of that story is don't write a check your ass cannot cash.
Literally.
You give me that bad time after that first time. That first time you better show out.
Yes, it happens. That's like time. The best time that I think that when I'm having sex with somebody, the best time I have it, even if I do, even if it's good the first, second time, whatever, but the best time is the third time. Because the third time, the third time, I know what you like. I know what you want, how to give it to you, what's your on your places on your body that make you tingle, that get that sensitive spot on you. The third time is the time where everything.
That's the best one. You get
I got the oil change. You know what I'm saying? We got the new tires now. You know what I'm saying? I got the windshield wiper fluid going. You know what I'm saying? Everything is right. You know what I'm saying? The third time is the groove time. You know what I'm saying? But
I can agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For sure.
I can agree with that.
Even-
I can definitely agree with that.
I don't even.
But
if
you definitely still gotta at least make a good enough impression the first time.
No, yeah, of course.
You even get an invite to a second time.
Yes, of course.
Or a third time.
Even if you think the second time was amazing, the third time is the where was this at? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's the third time. Fact,
Yeah.
that's the third time.
You ever had somebody show out on the first time though, and it was just, and then it was kind of went down from here or there after? Like when they show out the first time.
Excuse me, sir. I need that first night back in this room right now.
Yeah, like they show out the first time and then it dwindles down afterwards. You like, well, what happened to the first situation? Because that ain't what you did the last time.
Exactly.
I want my money. Look, I want my money back.
I want my money back. So I'm trying to think of my worst sexual experience.
He's like, there's none.
I honestly like, okay, I got shitted on one time. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Did you say you got shitted on?
Yeah, I got
That's
shitted
not
on.
the worst?
That's not the worst?
I don't think, I mean, because, you know, Jordan, you know me, you know I'm nasty. I do the anal play. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't be caring about stuff like that.
You know, we used to date brother and sister, right?
Me and Janetta used to date a brother and sister. She'd be downstairs and I'd be upstairs. Maybe that's the worst time. Okay, one time.
Because when you saying this, I'm thinking of a situation in my head.
What situation are you thinking of? When her mom was next door? Oh, okay.
What I'm thinking of is next thing I know, you're dropping her off from the hospital.
Oh my God. Yes, I forgot about that. You are right. You are totally right.
When you said it, I was thinking in my.
Oh my God. So
what did you do?
What did you do?
Literally.
Me and this young lady, you know, shout out there. I love you. I always love you. You are a wonderful person. You know what I'm saying? I just wasn't the man that I am now when we were dealing with each other. But
here we go.
Me and this young lady, I forgot all about this, Janetta. That's crazy. See, that's how close me and Janetta is. God damn it.
I just remember the knock at my door. I'm like, so what happened?
Yes. So me and this young lady, you know what I'm saying, we was having sex. And it wasn't like it was our first time. We was having sex a lot. You know what I'm saying? We were together. You know what I'm saying? And one night, I don't know if I was just too rough or something, and I hit the wrong spot or the groove or something, and she just started bleeding.
Aww.
Like, if she wasn't on her period, nothing. I just like, my boy went in there and it dinged her too hard. It bruised her up and she was bleeding in there. She was too bruised inside, and we had to go to the hospital, and it was the most awkwardest hospital visit ever. We went downstairs. She tells Janetta, like, hey, tell my brother I'm going to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if he told her. I think she told Janetta, but I don't know if she told him what happened.
No, she didn't tell him. She just told me.
Okay. So me and her go in the emergency room.
Can't tell her brother that.
Right.
We in the emergency room, and we with the doctor. I'm like, what you gonna tell him? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you gonna tell him? She was like, I gotta tell him the truth. I was like, you don't feel awkward telling him this? I felt awkward, like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? I felt awkward telling her this. And nigga, I don't know what happened. That never happened to me ever, before or after. You know what I'm saying? I never was fucking somebody and all of a sudden they shit just couldn't take it and just started bleeding. You know what I'm saying?
I know I said I was gonna kill the pussy, but damn.
Damn, exactly.
Man, dog. I forgot all about that.
The next day was super awkward because, like Ernest said, like I was dating her brother. Yes. So we all sitting in the house and she, you know, just sitting there and I'm just like, so ain't nobody gonna talk about what just happened? Like, ain't nobody
Shit. Man,
So I'm
Dog.
assuming after this experience, your shit just went like super like soft right after that shit happened. Like you just went straight soft, bro.
Got to.
Well, yeah, I did. Yes.
Did y'all ever have sex after that again?
He probably saw that blood like, I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
Yeah, we definitely had sex. We had great times, me and her. You know what I'm saying? We had definitely amazing, amazing times. I thought you was going to talk about how, like, I was hitting it one time and her mama got mad and started beating on the wall. Nigga.
Yes, beating on the window,
Yeah.
on the wall and heard it.
Because they rooms is like next door to each other and it was little thin ass walls. And I'm just pounding her daughter shit.
And his room was downstairs, so we heard every little thing.
Pounding their sister and daughter, nigga. That was terrible. God damn it. It was terrible.
Freaking nasty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you was how old?
Shit, this was 11th, 12th grade.
Yeah, we was in high school.
Yeah, this is 11th, 12th grade. That was terrible. Damn,
He used to get so mad at me. I used to crack jokes and like, yeah, you be blowing your sister back out. He was like, shut up. That's not funny.
Oh my God. Oh man.
He used to get so mad at me.
Terrible. I was mad at that nigga.
Instigator.
I was mad at that nigga, low key. I'm still kind of mad at that nigga. One time.
I remember that.
One time we was cheating, right? Me and her boyfriend went to go cheat together. You know what I'm saying? And Janetta like my sister. So I'm like, okay, bro, I'm with your sister. You with my sister. I'm not going to say nothing. Okay, cool. So we go and do whatever. This nigga come back and tell his sister on me. God damn it. I didn't say shit to Janetta. I was like, wait, what happened? What happened? Yeah, you was out doing such and such. I was like, no, this nigga didn't. Just tell on me. And went with me to do the shit, God damn it. What the kind of shit is that?
And it was so funny. I kept asking him, like, why is he mad at you? Why he don't want to tell me what's going on? And he'd be like, I don't know. 4 years later, I figured out what happened.
I ain't no whole ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. I didn't snitch. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say nothing. And he told on me and went with me to do it. Who more fouler, me or him?
Yeah. Both of y'all. Both of them.
Man.
Both of y'all.
God damn. I can't believe he did that. I'm still kind of mad about that shit, low key. God damn it. God damn. Shout out to that nigga though.
But you know what's funny?
What? What's funny?
He's still getting his karma almost these years later, so I don't even care.
Hey, it happens. It happens. It
Is
happened
that
to
another
me.
wellness check we gonna have to do?
The sister did it to me. The sister got me back a couple years later. God damn it. So it happens. It ain't it happens. What goes around comes around, for sure. It comes.
For sure.
She dipped up and left me, nigga. It was with a whole nother nigga in a whole nother state, nigga. I was like, damn.
I remember that. You was like, well, what happened? I was like, yeah, I don't know.
Nigga, she was gone. Left. Didn't tell me nothing. She just didn't contact me for like 3-4 days. And what was funny, she gave me the pussy like the day before she left. Like, she's like, I'm going to give it to you one more time. And then after that, I never seen her again since that day. After that. We've never had a conversation since.
Oh, that's a topic right there. That goodbye.
Like, for real.
You don't know it's goodbye sex?
Man.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga, I was hurt. I was hurt. Low key though, that made me try to be a better person. That's low key. That's how I met Gigi. Like, I start trying to be a better person after that.
I remember.
You know what I'm saying? Cause that shit broke me. I was like, damn, that shit was.
You called me a few times.
Yeah,
like, what happened?
That shit was savage. Like, damn, she just had a whole nigga. I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was so Mr. Big Player, big doing this, fucking and moving. Cause I was a Sigma at the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it all. You know what I'm saying?
Doing Sigma shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And
hey, relax.
You know what I'm saying? And that shit brought me back down to reality. Like, nigga, who do you think you are? You know what I'm saying? So shout out to her. She's a wonderful person. I deserved it. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? She is doing great right now from what the pictures look like. Anyway. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to her. And I'm sorry about the hospital trip. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened. It never, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? So
If she,
man, you said what, Jasmine?
this hospital trip is just crazy to me. Like,
Dog, that shit was the most craziest shit ever.
I wonder what the fuck you hit. I'm just trying to understand, like, what happened? Like,
I don't know.
What happened?
I don't know what happened. That never happened before or after that. It's so crazy that if Janetta wasn't on the podcast reminding me of it, you would have never thought this shit was true, goddammit. Like, this shit was crazy. I don't know. But yeah, that's my worst sexual experience. Thank you, Janetta, because I definitely forgot about that shit, for sure.
Shout out to me.
For sure. So we'll go ahead and end the podcast there. We almost at 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all coming on, giving y'all hit ups. Let them know where they can find y'all. If y'all got anything going on, anything they can support. We got about 1,000 listens every episode. Let them know.
Well, you can follow me on Instagram, PrettyBrown91. If you want to see some of the adventures that I do with me and my friends here and there. I also got family life on there. But you know, sometimes here and there I have my wild mom's nights out. So if you want to see some stuff, you want to log in and tune in and see what you can see.
Facts.
Well, my name is Anaja, Anaja with 3 underscores on Instagram. So follow me and be looking out for my website. My lash website is coming out soon. AnajaLee.com.
Facts. Go and support.
My name's Jordan. You don't really have to follow me. I just want to say arrest the cops who killed Breonna Taylor.
Facts.
Please.
Facts.
Please.
Okay, well, I'm Jasmine. Y'all can follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Jasmine Deshay. That's JasminDeshea. I'll be on TikTok just on TikTok. I love TikTok so much. I'm launching a YouTube channel this weekend of just my natural hair family channel, just me and my daughter, our hair journeys and the products and stuff we make at home, just posting that kind of stuff. And then that's it. And we're just gonna be on TikTok making TikToks. I do apartment hacks on TikTok, just different little stuff like that to, single mom stuff. That's about it.
Facts. Facts. And I am your host, 5. You can follow me at notorious_BIG_E or follow the podcast IG at the Copacetic Hour or follow the podcast Twitter at Copacetic Hour. Hit up our website, www.thecopacetichour.com. Get your Copacetic merch. Remember, we got a contest going on. Every month, I will be picking one person to send Copacetic merch to, but you have to subscribe and promote the podcast on your social media pages. And in December, we will have a grand prize winner. If you post it every month from August until December, you will be our grand prize and you will get a grand prize reward. We're going to leave you with our mantra. Please protect your peace, secure your wealth, and define your destiny. This is the Copacetic Hour. Peace.
To the Copacetic Hour.
This is the Copacetic Hour.
Why don't you just chill?
Why don't you just chill? Why don't you just chill?